Good morning, YouTube. Probably wondering why in the world am I wearing something like this in the summer? It's because your boy's body fat is getting lower. We have no fat to warm us, so we need to get the winter clothes out here in Arizona. Isn't that funny? Welcome to a day in the life of what I'm eating every day. And we're gonna hit 2 weeks out this weekend. It's Thursday right now. Gotta warm up some pancakes that we had made in the morning. I just got out of the shower from doing my fasted cardio, 40 minutes. And dude, I was so like on top of it with my cardio that it was like a breeze to the point where I didn't know if I did 40 minutes, but I did. I made sure I did. I actually did an extra 5 minutes too, just to like, I was getting a little paranoid because your boy wants to be perfect on the plan. But yeah, so we're starting off with pancakes. What I do is I put flour and I put baking soda with salt and I mix it up with the water until it becomes a paste. And then I put it on a pan at medium heat and I pretty much just, burn them, cook them, fry them, whatever you want to call it, warm them up until they get fluffy. Just because I'm not using a lot of flour, which is like 65 grams of flour, they're not as poofy as they used to. We're trying to control the carbs, but this is like my meal that I have before I go into the gym. And I try to have this meal about hour to an hour and a half before then, just for it to kind of digest and give me the energy I need. And then we put 22 grams of, let me get my scale. We do 22 grams of peanut butter on it. And there's a trick here because I don't like let me get a knife. Get a knife to stab ya. Stab ya pancakes, not you guys. I don't like my syrup or my pancakes soaking up my syrup. And so what I do is I put peanut butter on it first. And the peanut butter just pretty much becomes like a glaze and it just like holds whatever's on top of it. So I just put the syrup on top of the peanut butter and it is freaking good, man. Freaking good. Oh, and on top of that, I usually put chocolate chips in the mix as well, and it becomes like a pancake, like with chocolate chips. It tastes like a chocolate chip cookie. It's so good, man. But I'm trying to use up the rest of the Oreos I had from last week and the week before, and I've been throwing in mint Oreo, the Oreo cream flavor instead, and that's really good. It's like, it gives a consistency of the chocolate chip, but kind of gives that nice pinch of mint cream. It tastes so good, man. Yeah, 22 grams of peanut butter. And this is the one I use. I use the, it's a great value Walmart brand, no stir cream natural peanut butter thread. So that's the one. And the chocolate chips I usually use, let's see if Paige still has it. Yeah, she does. What's this one? That's the one we use. Only 1 tablespoon of that, but I want to use up the Oreos, so we're just using up the Oreos. Anyways, let's get some syrup. The syrup I use is the Maple Grove Farm sugar-free, and I only use 25 grams of it. So, yeah. I'm curious, what do you guys like eating for breakfast? Like for me, it's definitely like, will always be pancakes. Growing up, I used to be the little Pop-Tart kid. But that's because like, I mean, as a kid, I just didn't know how to make anything. Or I would just make a PB&J sandwich or even just a peanut butter sandwich. So basic. Now I'm like onto that adult food. I guess this isn't really adult food, but I'm just jabbering. Is that even a word? Guys, I'm so weird in the morning. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Anyways, let me show you how the cakes are looking. Here you go. Good old pancake. See how I put the syrup on top of, well, the peanut butter, and then the syrup is on top of it and just becomes glazed and just sits there? That is what I want. That is, we're gonna do a taste test. I feel like a video game because I'm like doing a POV perspective, but we're gonna get this corner, and I get so excited for this meal, guys. Honestly, kind of tastes like Christmas too, with the mint. It's like a eggnoggy flavor. Man, bomb. Oh yeah, and the last ingredient is obviously a scoop and a half of protein powder, and you are good to go. Have you guys ever like forgot what you're eating for the day and you like look at it 3 times on your app? Because that's me every day. But what we're doing now, this is meal number 2 after workouts. We just did back and arms. Got a really nice pump. I was on the go. It was one of those days where just like I was locked in. After every set, I rested for about 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then we moved on to the next. Wasn't on my phone, nothing. Listened to some, what did I listen to? I listened to Tron and Halo ODST soundtrack. Those are essential. And yeah, we're gonna have some eggs. I whisk it in a bowl, 3 of them, full eggs, large. Yeah, gotta make them nice and fluffy. You see, it's the illusion of the big fluffy eggs that I'm going for, just to make me feel like I'm eating a little bit more, because when I just slap these eggs on the pan from the shell, they get flat, and we want a more fuller look, just like our muscles. This camera's blurring out on me. Don't go. And while the eggs are being made, I make my protein paste, and what that consists of is just 1 scoop of protein, and this is usually like about 37 grams. I think so. See, I'm already forgetting everything. 37 grams, yeah. Right now I'm currently using this brand called Revolution. It's from, what, Canada, right, Paige? Yeah. From Canada. Apparently we save money getting these huge tubs. That's been our go-to lately, but I know the other time I was talking about wanting to try Hostile Subs. The other day we got a Gorilla Mine bar, and when I had a Gorilla Mine bar, it just reminded me how much I have loved Gorilla Mine, and it's the one brand I've used consistently the most, so it just felt at home. So once we're done with this, and once I'm done with the current pre-workout I have that was given to me by Village, we're gonna go back to Gorilla Mine because it's the #1 supplement that has made me feel honestly the best. Feel the quality, feel a nice pump. The dosages are extremely good, and I feel like I'm getting my money's worth, especially because I like to get pre-workout that has a full serving of creatine in it. I don't like to get creatine separate just because, yeah, just more things to buy. So why not just get it all in one? So that's part of the reason. And plus, their flavoring is actually getting better. I was watching a video with Derek from More Plates, More Dates, and like he updated the formula where the flavor is gonna be more enhanced. Like he took out like the color dye or something, and I guess that affects it. So really appreciate what he does to really bring forth good quality subs. The eggs are ready to flip. So this is my little technique that I do. I just, as soon as the egg looks like it's burning at the bottom, I just kind of twirl around it with the spatula. Oh my gosh, this is where it gets difficult. Burn my hand for a second, and then I do this perfect flip, just like at the edge, and then I just leave it there on the back just to let it cook a little bit more. And then while I do that, I get blueberries and put about 22, is it 22 grams? See, I'm forgetting already. Being so forgetful. 16 days out. I think it's 16 days. 23 grams of frozen blueberries. Guys, don't sleep on your fruits and vegetables. I've been sleeping on them for so long. Lately, my food has been a little bland, and it's the fruits and vegetables that are just making my it's making me enjoy my food even more, at least with the flavoring and everything. Oh my gosh, you guys are blurring out on me. Come back. I need to look at the camera more, I guess, to make sure it's all focused. But I want to make sure I'm getting my grams correctly while looking at you guys. I'm like this back and forth. Oh my gosh, 24 grams. 22. How many do we need? We need 23 grams. 23? Yes! On the dot. On target. And what I do too for my eggs, I chop them in. Where is everything? I chop it up, make it into, let's see, I put it into fours. So let's make it into fours real quick. Teach ourselves how to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I cut it all the corners in fours, because we need to take as many bites as possible because we're not eating a lot. So we need to use this little trick to make sure it takes us longer to complete this meal. This is the smallest meal I have of the day, so we gotta work with it. Gotta be smart with how you make your meals. Are you guys more of a scrambled egg guy, or are you guys more of a sunny side up? When I go to like a breakfast joint, I like sunny side up. I just like the aesthetics of like the pancake, the sausage, the bacon, and then a sunny side up egg. It just looks so catalog ready, and I'm just like, oh, it's smiling at me. This is awesome. But for scrambled eggs, I go for that just to give a more McDonald's feel. Growing up, we would always get McDonald's, and you know how they have scrambled eggs all the time? Yeah, that's the look. And the final ingredient is gonna be this right here. Oh, let me show you the blueberries I'm using. These are the blueberries. Final ingredient is yellowbird. I'm using the habanero. Another trick as well is I use yellowbird purposely. So like habanero, and I pretty much put a good amount on each piece just to make it hot and spicy to the point where it hurts at every bite. So it makes me chew slower. This is 0 calories too, so this is, don't necessarily have to track this one, but yes, track your macros, guys. If you want to get shredded, if you want to gain muscle, track your macros. Make sure you're hitting your protein. Don't go over your fat, and eat the carbs needed for your specific goals. We're gonna enjoy this meal. I'll show you how it looks in just a sec. Check out my Berserk mug that my friend got for me. It's Griffith. A lot of people hate Griffith, but I think he's pretty dope. Even though he did horrible things, but hey, that's what makes a great villain. Anyways, yellowbird and the eggs, yummy. With all the habanero, and then the blueberries, and this is my paste with all the blueberries in it. Guys, hear me out. When you eat fruits, or your meals in general, but specifically fruits or vegetables, look outside as you eat fruits. It's just like, I don't know, for me, it gives me it puts me at zen, makes me appreciate life. Looking at the blue sky, that sounds so hippie, but man, it gets me in the freaking zone where I'm just like, I am a warrior, eating fruits. Paige is in another room laughing at me. But yes, that's the vibe we're going for. Just do that. Warrior?
You said that's the vibe we're going for, and I said warrior, question mark?
Yeah. I just imagine myself a warrior is like on the mountains eating fruit, and I'm just like appreciating life and just reflecting on everything. Fruit. Eat it. Guys, I'm gonna show you how much of a nerd I am. So this is a blanket that I've had ever since I was 3 years old. It's a Pokemon blanket. Check that out. I use that to warm myself up for the lower body. For some reason, my upper body is fine, but my lower body always gets cold, and yeah, that's a problem. But part of my daily regimen is I have 2 cans of a diet drink, and today one of them is Fanta. And what I do is I get a cup that's a decent size and I fill it all the way up with ice. And this can fills this up twice and makes me believe that I'm having more than, you know, what's in the can. You know, just playing mind tricks on the mind, feeling like I'm having more than I think I'm having. Shoot, my vocabulary is so bad. Anyways, so we're gonna have Fanta, and then my other choice later today is sparkling grapefruit or Barq's root beer, one of those two. But yeah, we're just gonna drink this up, look outside the window, embrace life, and honestly have like a gratitude moment really. This is what I have on the daily, 1 Fanta, and then 1 Barq's root beer a day. If you go any higher than 2 cans, honestly guys, don't do that. Like one of these cans is like 1 carb, and yeah, I track it too. So if you go over, like it's 0 calories, but if you're gonna have like 10 cans, that's gonna be 10 carbs, and you're gonna have to pull those 10 carbs from somewhere else. And honestly, at this point, carbs are so important to me, especially with rice, because my main carb source is rice. Like I don't wanna take away from rice at all. I love the fluff, I love the rice to make me feel full. Like there's no way we're gonna replace it with a liquid. Yeah, now we're gonna decompress a little bit. I have my adapter set up. We're gonna play some Smash Bros on the Nintendo Switch, and then we're gonna watch a couple episodes of anime. I'm gonna watch Rankings of Kings. It's really good. It's a really good slice of life. I need a little pick-me-up. Because guys, being this far out from prep, you should be relaxing as much as possible, trying to, yeah, just get the body, have the body be well rested and heal from the workout, the cardio, the food, just everything. And yeah, just recovery is important, man. Like even if you guys aren't getting like 8 hours of sleep, like prioritize 8 hours of sleep on your prep, and it will change everything. You'll have more energy. I wake up, I still feel a little bit sluggish here and there, but I mean, that's natural because of the calorie deficit I'm in on top of the cardio. But the more sleep I get, the more I'm able to handle the prep a lot more easily than before. Like sometimes I do wake up earlier and I choose to stay in bed and fall back asleep. So it's like I wake up, go back to sleep, just because I really want the body to recover. And yeah, so love your body, guys. Treat it right. And if you feel like it needs rest, go for it. So right now, I'm gonna decompress. I need to relax the mind. And then we're gonna get into a posing session later today. I have about 5 appointments today, so it's gonna be a fun day. I'll see you at the next meal. Here's some ASMR. Refreshing. So I decided we're gonna have our Barq's root beer a lot earlier than usual because I wanna flush out all the liquids that I'm having earlier in the day, just because in the middle of the night, before I used to wake up like 4 to 5 times a night using the restroom, and I wanna prioritize my sleep. So I'm having my liquids a lot more earlier so I could flush it out, and I'm only waking up fewer times. Like last night, I woke up just twice. So that's progress right there. And yeah, I use foods to have a good relationship with food where I don't have to like binge or crave anything and feel like I need to go off the plan. I use memories to fuel my, I don't know. I use memories to be grateful for what I can have at the moment since calories are super limited. And Barq's root beer, it reminds me of Lucille's, if you guys ever been there. It's a big chain, it's a barbecue restaurant. And I would order the, what would I order? I would order the pulled pork barbecue sandwich, and then it would come with fries, and it came with the skinny fries. I love the skinny fries because it would take me a long time to finish them. And then it would come with the macaroni and cheese, and whew, love my macaroni and cheese because, I don't know, it just brings me back memories when I was a kid. My mom would always get like the little boxes of macaroni and cheese that I would have, and the ones where it has like dinosaurs on it, the dinosaur shapes. I think it's Kraft, I think, I don't remember. But I'll have those, and then my mom would get the SpongeBob versions too because big SpongeBob fan. But yeah, I use memories to help me out and to be grateful and present in the moment and make this prep a lot more easier than it is, because I mean, it's hard. It's hard. ASMR. Anyways, we're gonna go hit up this posing session, and then I'll show you my next meal, which is gonna be involved with tuna.
Ooh, all right, boy. So this is meal number 3. I gotta say, out of all my meals, I almost like all of them equally. It's the first one, third, and fourth that are just like money. The second one, I love the eggs. I love the what is it? The paste with the blueberries. But the thing is, there's no carbs in it. So, and it's just like it's such a small little meal. Feels more like a snack that. Yeah, I just like the other 3 because it's like a solid carb source, a good amount of protein, actually a great amount of protein, and then some sort of like vegetable or fruit or just something that tastes awesome. Like the pancake had its. Here's the thing. So the pancake has the Oreo or the chocolate chips. This meal I'm having is tuna with tomatoes and spring mix with rice. Like, that's great. And on top of that, we're gonna have this different yellow bird. What's it called? Blue agave sriracha. Freaking awesome. I put that on the vegetables. But my last meal, is a rice and also veggies and something else. Stay tuned. It's actually, it's nothing crazy. It's super bland, but stay tuned. Anyways, love the tuna. Before I used to like not like tuna too much because I mean it's tuna, but it just brings me back to my door-to-door sales that I did for 2 years, and the one thing I would carry on me constantly were these cans of tuna, and they helped me hit my protein goal every day. You know what, it was probably the worst because I was out there, like I would knock doors 8 hours straight, and I mean I didn't. And so what happened was they would drop me off in the neighborhood, and then I would just have my food in a Tupperware in my bag, or I would put it somewhere like in a bush, and I just like kind of go through every single door, and then I would plant my food in different sections of the neighborhood, and I would eat at specific times, and that's how I would hit my protein goal, everything else. That's what last prep was looking like. And man, I feel bad. What if like I probably had tuna breath all the time when I was knocking doors, and that's probably why like some days and we're having the best days. Because what if I was just knocking and talking and then just like tuna breath? It's the worst. I think that's part of why I didn't like tuna. And on top of that, I remember so the guy I was working with, he drove in a Tesla, and I would be like, "I'm hungry. Can I like eat my food in your car?" And he was just like, "No, don't do it. That's disgusting. It's tuna. Like I don't want my car to smell like tuna," which is makes sense. So had a weird relationship or I guess view of tuna, but man, yeah, tuna's awesome. We love it. I have 2 cans of this one specifically. It's like 25 grams of protein and then has 1 carb, 1 fat. So I have 2 cans of that, and then I have 150 grams of cooked rice. I actually measure it raw just because I want to be more accurate, but I was checking the numbers. They're pretty much the same. But yeah, and I have a spring mix with tomatoes. So there it is, bro. Look how pretty that looks. I promise you, it is freaking A1 sauce. Let's pour this bad boy on. 0 calories. Yes. Delicious. Terrific. If you know that quote, you're cultured.
Oh, hello. Do I know you? I'm just kidding. It's the final meal, guys. And we are going to have teriyaki chicken. Check this out. So Paige found this at Walmart. It's raised, no sugar added teriyaki marinade. And I put this on my chicken, broccoli, and rice. And since it's kind of dried out because I left it out just because I was so distracted with posing calls and posing sessions and all the above, this is why I put the marinade on top of it when it's dry. So when I warm it up in the microwave, then it's like not dry. Logic. Man, my brain is fried. Really good day. We had a lot of sessions going on. And guys, all I'm saying, the guys I'm working with,
They're getting smooth, they're getting confident, they're looking professional, man. I'm working with a lot of amateurs or first timers for shows for NPC, OCB, and even WNBF or WBFF. There's so many federations out there, and everybody's looking great. Everybody's gonna come top notch. Just like always, I always forget how much I need to put in here. So this is 2 carbs, by the way, for 1 serving, but we're gonna have 2. So it's gonna be 17 millimeters. I can't do math, so I need to like multiply it. It's 34. It's 34, guys. So let's see. Drip. Give me all that drip. I even put it in my rice too because I like my rice to be all soaked up. Oh yeah. Oh freaking yeah. Yeah. I quoted SpongeBob right now. Oh yeah. Sweet. Cool. Pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes and then we'll be right back and I'll share a few more things. I wish you heard it on camera, folks, but Paige said that it's so hot that I'm eating vegetables.
I don't know that I said that, but okay.
Anyways, we are having 20 grams of spring mix just because your boy needs to get fuller than last time and making sure that we are working against the hunger cues. You know, it's very common for everybody to say, oh, I'm hungry on prep. Yeah, no crap. We're always gonna be hungry, guys. Stop manifesting it even more. You're gonna suffer more. Honestly, man, what I tell myself sometimes, I'm a skinny kid. I didn't even eat a lot growing up. Like, you know what I ate every day? I would wake up, eat a bowl of cereal, 1 bowl of cereal, and go to school. And you know what my lunch would be? A peanut butter sandwich. 4 slices of bread with peanut butter on it. And then for dinner, I would have like 3 tacos or like a small protein source with rice and potatoes. That was like what I would have a lot growing up. And well, I mean, I was spoiled too. Like my parents, they liked eating out. So we would go to our traditional restaurant once a week or twice a week, whatever. We ate out a lot. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, for the size I was in high school, like I didn't eat a lot. I was 5'8", 5'7", and I was weighing at like 98 pounds my first year freshman, and then I weighed 126 pounds throughout the rest of my high school. So yeah, I'm used to being hungry or not eating a lot. So this is nothing. And on top of that, for you artists out there, you guys know you could go hours without eating. So yeah, stop complaining. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. For those of you who are struggling and are going through prep as well, I feel you guys. You guys got this. Be uncommon, fear mediocrity, believe in the inner greatness inside of you, and go destroy your goals. Have a good one.